The year 2025 is officially winding down, and very soon we're going to launch the tirade of New Year resolutions. If a New Year resolution of yours is to treat your hair better in the coming year, I have put together in this video how you can make 3 of the most powerful, most potent hair growth oils. The first oil is from the powerhouse Moringa Oil, made with just infusing a carrier oil such as olive oil or coconut oil with some moringa leaves or powder. Moringa has immense benefits for the hair because of its fatty acid content, its protein and iron content. It strengthens the strands, it deeply moisturizes your hair, and it also promotes scalp health by fighting inflammation. Inflammation, like when you make your Christmas hair and it's too tight and you can't sleep, yeah, it also fights dandruff and other scalp related issues. And its zinc and biotin can also help stimulate hair growth. So you see that this is one oil that you need to start making, and the best part is it is the simplest of all to make. There are many herbs to choose from as far as DIY hair growth oils are concerned, and I know that that can be quite confusing for a beginner, but if you ask me, Moringa oil is a very good place to start. The second oil on the list is my latest discovery, made from infusing some lemongrass into a carrier oil such as olive oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, avocado oil, and even coconut oil. Lemongrass, just like moringa, has immense benefits for your hair that I'm sure you didn't already know. It stimulates scalp circulation, promoting hair growth. It reduces dandruff, scalp itching, flaking, any scalp related problem that you have, really. It strengthens your strands so that they're not breaking excessively and thus encouraging length retention. It controls scalp odor, and this is especially useful for people who tend to sweat a lot under protective styles. And this oil is so easy to make, you'd be surprised. You'd need to get some fresh lemongrass, wash thoroughly, taking off the stalks one after another so that you can get in between them properly and get off any dirt or even that white dust that lemongrass tends to have clung to it, because that can tend to itch. And when you're done, dry the leaves because we don't want water in our oil, and then cut into smaller bits. For best results, go on to crush the leaves, put in a plate, cover with a carrier oil just like I mentioned, and then heat over the double boiler method for 20 minutes to 30 minutes. And just like that, your essential oil is ready. Essential oil means that this is a concentrated plant extract, and so it can tend to irritate your skin if you use it directly. You would need to dilute it with another oil. Any oil, even if it's a plain carrier oil like coconut oil, you can just add this in drops to your oil, to your shampoos, to your conditioners. I think that everyone who is into making their own DIY hair growth oils needs to start making this oil, because not only does it have immense benefits for your hair, but it's also really fragrant. That means adding it to something like your clove and rosemary oil or even your moringa oil will help tone down that smell that you don't really like. Next up is our beloved aloe vera oil. This is my most watched video this year with over 100,000 views, and I can see why. Aloe vera is a miracle plant, and obviously a lot of people agree. Aloe vera's water-rich gel provides intense hydration, so you can say goodbye to dry and brittle hair with this wonderful plant that prevents hair loss. First of all, you need to get a fresh aloe vera leaf, rinse properly to get off any dirt, and then you see that yellow liquid dripping off at the base. That is called latex, not good for people with sensitive skin such as myself. So cut off that part that has like a whitish tint to it, and then cut your aloe vera leaf into smaller bits. You can make it even smaller than this if you like, into cubes, and then transfer into a bucket, cover with water, and you're going to leave that overnight. I also added leftover aloe vera leaves after I had taken out the gel that I had stored in the freezer. And so I just left this until the next day, which was about 12 hours, and you can see that all the latex, or most of it at least, have seeped into the water, and that is why it has that yellow tint. And rinsing the leaves once again, I just took it out of the water and allowed it to dry. When that was done, I transferred it into a pan and covered with my carrier oil, which is olive oil. Once again, you can use another carrier oil But for this process, which you would observe is a little different from the other two, this is done over direct heat. And so the most stable oil I've learned would be refined coconut oil, or you can use extra virgin olive oil like I've done. Those are the safest to use, but you cannot use virgin coconut oil for this process because once again we're heating over direct heat. Also, you want to make sure that you're doing this over the lowest heat possible and that you stay really close. After some time, about 20 to 30 minutes, this was done. So I just took out all the dehydrated leaves. You can see the difference is clear from the vibrant green leaves that went into this dehydrated leaves. So all of the aloe vera essence is now in the oil. And yeah, that's just it. Aloe vera oil is ready. So like I said, these are unarguably three of the most potent hair growth oils you would find. So if you're looking to take your hair journey to another level, or maybe you just want to add some vim to it, you should definitely try making your aloe vera oil, your lemongrass oil, your moringa oil at home, and you can thank me later. Feel free to mix and match these ingredients as you please, and note that these are versatile oils that you can use in nearly any hair routine of yours. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Share this video with anyone you think might need to see it. For more such simple DIY hair recipes, hit the subscribe button and join the family, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.